My sister gave birth and my mom told me, "You'll never be as important as her now." I was standing in the hospital room, still holding the flowers I bought for my sister Katie, lilies, her favorite, when my mom said it. She didn't even glance at me, just stared at that wrinkly, squirming baby like it was the reincarnation of royalty and whispered, "You'll never be as important as her now." And the worst part? Katie heard it. She looked up from the baby, smirked, and gave me this smug little smile like she'd finally won some lifelong competition I didn't even know I'd been entered into. My whole life, it had been me and mom. Dad bailed when I was 12, so I became the stand-in adult. I helped pay bills with my part-time high school job, stayed local for college so she wouldn't be alone, cooked dinners, ran errands, held her hair when she was sick. I was her person. Until Katie, our family's professional mess, popped out a baby and instantly got crowned the new MVP. This is the same Katie who'd lived in mom's basement for 3 years, quit every job within 2 months, and spent her time getting high with whatever guy happened to be around. The baby daddy? A guy named Trevor who bolted the second she said the word pregnant. Walking to my car that day, flowers still in hand, I made a decision. I called Beth, my old college roommate who had been trying to get me to move to Portland for months. She worked for a tech startup and kept telling me they needed people with marketing degrees like mine. 2 weeks later, I had a job offer, signed a lease on a shoebox apartment, and packed up my entire life. Mom called me the night before I left, crying. Katie needed help with the baby, she said. I couldn't just abandon my family. I almost caved, until she added, "This is so selfish of you right now." That's when it clicked. I wasn't the daughter. I was the backup parent. And now that Katie had provided the golden grandchild, I was expected to stick around as the unpaid babysitter. Portland was the best thing I ever did. The job paid double what I made back home. I met incredible people. I hiked on weekends. I decorated my apartment exactly how I wanted. And for once, no one expected me to drop everything for someone else's drama. I sent my mom photos of my new life, my cozy apartment, my new friends, the views from mountaintop hikes. Her replies? One-word text followed by a stream of baby pictures. It was clear. She had a new favorite now. 6 months later, Katie called sobbing. The baby had been crying for 3 straight days. She hadn't slept, and mom was tired of helping every single night. Could I come home for a few weeks? I told her I'd use my vacation days on a trip to Seattle and couldn't get time off. Cue the guilt trip text from mom. "Your niece needs her aunt. Family comes first. Some things are more important than your little job." I screenshotted the message and sent it to Beth, who texted back, "Didn't that same woman tell you 6 months ago you'd never be as important as a baby?" A year passed. I got promoted, started dating this amazing guy named Ryan, and finally bought a car that didn't need to be held together with duct tape and silent prayers. Meanwhile, Katie was all over social media posting about how hard single motherhood was, how she had no help, how exhausted she felt. Like she forgot she burned the one bridge that actually wanted to help her. Then came the final straw. Mom called me at work, hysterical. Katie had been evicted and needed $3,000 for a new place. Could I loan it to her? I told her I'd think about it and hung up. Later that afternoon, Katie posted an Instagram story from an expensive brunch place, mimosa in hand. Caption: "Self-care is essential. Brunching with the girls, hahach tough day treat." I called mom back and said no. She lost it. Accused me of being cold, selfish, said I'd changed. Then came the sentence that ended it all. "At least Katie gave me a grandchild. What have you ever given me?" I hung up and blocked her number. That night, I sat on the couch crying, Ryan holding me while I explained everything. He listened quietly, then said something that hit harder than anything my mom ever had. Normal moms don't rank their kids based on who has babies first. They just love them, period. 2 months ago, Katie messaged me on Facebook. She was getting married to a guy she'd been dating for 4 months. The message was sweet, almost too sweet. Said she missed me, wanted me to be in the wedding, said she wanted to fix things. For a moment, I almost said yes. Then I saw mom's comment under Katie's engagement post. "Finally, someone to take care of you and my granddaughter properly. At least one of my daughters knows what really matters in life." I screenshotted that comment and sent it to Katie with just one line: "This is why I'm not coming."